to Tekken.
Alright. Alright, okay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Hmm. Doki Doki Literature Club. Hey man, no spoilers right now. Even though I know the things. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, any in-game content. No, I don't want to review anything. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and your consent to the exposure of highly disturbing content. Why are they telling me this? It's supposed to be a lovey-dovey, fun time at Literature Club. This game's not suitable for children. You don't say. Look at that. Such a bright and colorful time. Enter my name. There you go. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but started around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I always feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe because only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you said it like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jake. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to just be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jake... Oh, let me close my door. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Hey, that's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sari likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, now you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I was going to bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's just so cunning as to plan this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! God damn it. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Jake's era. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Oh, he's already Doki Doki!
No!
Doki Doki! Let's go!
You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Jake's here. Wait, what? I'm supposed to know her already? Okay. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We really taught, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Jake. We made room. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
I like
Sorry,
that one.
I got a little too excited.
No, it's the middle one. It's the short
Devin likes
haired
Natsuki.
pink girl.
Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen of white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers were drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this over before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, no, you dummy! Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this class. Wait, that's me. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
After weird.
All, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
She weird.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. At least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Suri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Suri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow to this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it, bitch! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jakara, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you,
Manga is
Yuri?
art, bitch, fuck you! You suck shit!
Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
This bitch read Lord of the Rings.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of... Don't you question me, burlap sack! Imagination to completely throw you for a loop.
What are you talking about?
What are you watching? This is the best game, alright? Trust me. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Okay. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Don't judge me! Don't judge me, burlap sack.
Voila, bro.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment.
Just watch Castlevania.
I hate horror.
What?
Oh, why is that? Well, that's because I tried over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes are your poems. Everything you do is just cute as you are. Sirius sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute!
I feel like that word was supposed to be slides and the fucking whoever made this game fucked up. Just kept it like that.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Apothecary, you're going to be called a heretic.
I'm not. I'm not a heretic. Leave me alone. I play different games, alright? Leave me alone.
Brother, should I call an apothecary? You're gonna be a heretic.
That's good. You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest regions of your heart. Do you even have experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems! We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it!
I can't say the thing, damn it. Ha!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jake? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club.
Damn straight.
Sure may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls start back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Huh! Jake, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to take a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
We
Right.
should have just went to the
Okay, I've
baseball
decided
club.
We could have went to the baseball club, but instead we're joining the literature club.
To a fun action game into this please why.
Voila.
You played a Space Marine 2, a fun action game into this one, please why? Okay. I'll tell you why, right? I'm pausing this right now. These girls, with all their eyes lighting up and shit. It's because I'm waiting for someone to join or to get online so we can do Space Marine 2. But they aren't online yet.
Are you a simp?
I am not a simp. This game is not what you think it is. I'm
Who's
telling you
calling
that
Jake
right
a
now.
simp? Who's doing it? Hey you, I'ma find you. I have a stick. It's gonna go up
If
your
you are
eyes.
pulls out bitter behind your head.
Who's that? Why is
If
he
you
still
are,
talking?
pulse.
Bolter.
Oh shit! No,
Homie
it's
is
fine.
ruining my Doki.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's fine. I understand that you want Space Marine 2. That's fine. But I have to wait for my friend to get online, and then I'll start one. But
Jake, if he puts a
I
bolter
have to
through your
wait.
head, you're cooked.
no, I'm fine.
No, you're not surviving that one.
I'm fine.
You know how big a bolter around is? It's about the size of your dinger.
Oh Jesus!
Exactly.
Pulls out chainsword. He's going overkill, man. I don't like it. Yeah, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting that we can all share. Mark looks over at me once more. Jake, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah.
Face pink tears.
So
face
she's
pink tears,
insane,
face
right?
Pink tears. Face pink tears. Face pink tears.
No, Burlak
face
said don't
pink
cry.
tears, face pink tears. Face pink tears. Fact.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Jake, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with write a poem tonight, yeah?
Pick the flat-chested lolly.
Why?
I don't know. She just seems like the best option.
You want me to go for Natsuki? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
If that's the case, probably sugar and cute and games and heart shit and breathe and pink and
Massacre.
Brother, they are clouding your mind. Brother, snap out of this.
They're clouding your mind. You better snap out of this. I know I'm better, but I have to wait for my brother to get online. I don't know. Warm? Hopeless? Defeat? Jesus Christ, dude. Ribbon?
Fear? Broken.
What the fuck?
Meteor.
Flower. Shit.
Holy
Unending.
shit.
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah. Sadness. Incapable. Patience. Kitty. Jesus Christ, dude. None of these are very... Lust? Maybe?
Lust isn't. Just do nature. Holy fuck! 'Cause these words are fucked.
Rainbow. Shit.
Oh, there's the big word right there.
Depression. Fluffy. Graveyard. Suicide, brother.
Brother, did you not see the last one? They had entropy there. You know what entropy is?
Oh no, I'm not trying to think of those Valentine's. Special? Smile? Okay. Passion, kiss, extraordinary, disaster, disoriented, empty, frightening, childhood, milk. I don't know. Passion? Okay,
That should say disown.
Puppy.
One of them girls got family issues. Heavy.
Jesus Christ, dude, what is all this? Shiny, I guess.
Why did they say crimson instead of just
Sweet.
red?
Fuck. Kawaii.
I'm not gonna lie, this poem is cooked.
Hi again, Jake. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jake.
Coño, my
I
phone,
hope this
bro.
isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. You're disobeying the Emperor Wake. I'm sorry. I'll text my brother and let him know where or wonder what he's doing.
Jake, if
Hold
you're gonna
on.
do a recording of Warhammer, I'll be joining you. 100%. Why
There, I
couldn't
sent him a text message.
What chaos
I'll let you-
god's magic is this?
This is the Chaos God magic of colors and kawaii-ness. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jake always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Siri, that's because your room is as messy as distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so?
Oh yeah.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You and Jake can become good friends too.
Wait, who
Siri.
almost set their house on fire?
Siri. This
I
girl.
told you to pick not to.
As usual, Siri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Siri. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Siri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is...
The cat in the hat.
How is that?
Hey, she know me.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I do that as I take the book. Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Frickin' Monica, she never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You're reading manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out something the other person understands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious to pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches out of my hand, and then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go through the glass. Oh, wait, fuck. You can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Jake. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Like Lumpy Space Princess.
And
I'll tell you what thing, Jake.
That's when he pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands.
Show your lumps.
I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Oh, that's who grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. And then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Oh, why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it! Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki wants to get inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish reading the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time.
Really
Looks like it's about a bunch of fun
Space Marine after this.
It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for a lack of plot. So,
She's got taste.
what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters, and besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, it's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really when it gets good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? That's he gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Ha, good save.
God, you're so fucking cute! Fuck!
My throat,
I didn't
dude.
actually expect her to be this fucking cute.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Wow. Let's keep pauses for a moment if she doesn't want to admit something. What the? I didn't say anything. Let's keep pauses for a moment if she didn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones.
I said it, brother Moai.
I don't have 5 seconds to... Where am I gonna run to? There's nowhere to go.
No, stay right there, Jake. You ain't going nowhere.
1,
Ah! Still, all of the hobbies to pick up a manga is definitely one of the better ones. He's counting up.
4,
I'm still here, gang.
Not too bad. She's just really good. That's who am I to judge?
5,
Oh,
Ah! I'm not dying. I can't die. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else.
like that, man.
I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jays. Sorry. Huh. I can never get my
Damn,
friends
she
to
don't
read
got no
this.
friends. Loser.
Oh god, my throat.
They
They just
this
think
manga is
manga's
just
for cats. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to
Freaking
find
LSP
friends you don't judge,
Natsuki
much
is
less
doing
friends who are also into it. We're already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Midoriya is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. Well, it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to
This
express
is
in
what
words
I
the
like.
feeling you get when you connect with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could you time it be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Uh-huh. Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and headed towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back?
I'm about
Don't you
to
want to know
throw
what
my
happens?
pliers at the TV. I'm pissed.
Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh?
She's letting us take her manga?
God damn it.
Oh!
Oh,
I'm about to
God.
weep. Oh!
Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. If it gets bad, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I think I'm partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose that's necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Talking to women in real life now is accurate. No, damn it!
The holy mission of the Emperor. He has been deployed in combat for 4 days without rest. Astartes are forced to wind down.
Yes, you're just doing the chat.
I noticed. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice to see Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sari and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sari is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show them? I show them to? Monica!
No!
Okay. Why would I show it to Monica? Fine.
DLC+.
It is. Though I haven't even played the original, so I mean, I'm kind of just sitting here.
Becoming a heretic if he keeps acting like a simp.
It's not me being a simp. It's the other guy at the party being a simp to this one pink-haired girl that I gave this fluffy space princess voice to. I told Natsuki I was interested in her
this is my
poetry.
genuine reaction. This is Devin speaking, by the way. I'm Jake's friend. Hello. This is my reaction to this game. I enjoy this game. If Jake's just doing the voices, that's okay. You hear me overreacting over the cute shit I see. I like slice of life. I like this shit. Romance, that's my jive. If you got a problem, shove it up yours.
It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, that's curious as a poem. Yeah, here, pooping? Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when reading this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. I'll be more comfortable sharing my poems. Yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. You wouldn't ruin it. I'll be happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. Hey, you just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announce it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss if she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. That's about it. Alright.
Please end this heresy.
I will end this heresy once that yes-licious fellow in the chat gets in this damn party. I told you that you were good. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Oh, well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read when it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening.
We are gonna be here a while, battle brothers.
So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I tried to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I'm going with Monica. You, Devin, already did yours.
Thank you.
This is... Hi, Jake. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're doing everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening.
Yeah, stop shaming manga.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow and more unsettling. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jake. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's all that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica on my poem. I like it, Jake. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be kind of your poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Face red heart shape.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in.
Skimping brother face with raised eyebrow.
Why your girl laughs sound like you're skipping, brother? Skipping? Or simping?
Simping.
Well, I'm trying. I have to make them sound different, you know? I can't have one just my voice for each and every person. That would be dull. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poets have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I read it to next, Evan? Sayuri.
Sayuri.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Jake! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I also have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Jake poem.
What is this heresy that I hear of some heretics being heretical?
I need to finish this day before I go fight.
I will finish you!
That makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are part of this club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the classroom. Or clubroom.
That's it. I'm throwing you in the back of the van.
Of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jake. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like just for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Also, surprise, I bought a van.
Thanks, Sayuri.
You did
Wait,
what?
Just buy a van?
No, fucking. Just going in like one of those junkyards, like, yo, how much for that, like, beat the fuck up old, like, rusted van? Oh, about $1,500. I'll give you $5, a bodega sandwich, and this half-eaten pack of gums. I'll take it.
Take it.
I'm not sure Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then
no,
again,
I was talking about it with Brian. If I needed, like, a small truck or something, I was thinking about either, like, those small, like, little...
Oh, my throat. I need a drink or something.
Like those little cholo trucks that fucking
you can
work
talk
on
about
farms
your
and
cholo
stuff.
trucks.
Or like a K truck from Japan. It's like one of those little like goofy looking dinky trucks.
I fucking yeah, I kind of bang with those. I'm not gonna lie.
They're kind of fun, bro. Fucking, I saw.
Did you take my cup?
I saw a Rice K truck where it's all like slanted. Yo. Oh man, I haven't been on fucking Star Rail in days. Now I just thought about it. It's been like 3 days, I think. I heard your voice and I was instantly like, wait, something's missing. The Dragon Girl's out. Okay, the art of her looks really good.
Oh,
I got orange juice. Yeah, I know you do, bro.
Man, I'm so pissed I didn't get fucking, what's it called?
Yeah.
No. I mean, yeah, kind of, but I was more cheese that I couldn't get the weapon for,
And I'm gonna make sure you get lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Yeah! Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Boy, you...
Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
Chat, we need to teach these heretics a lesson, shall we?
No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds like it sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Wow. Well, there's only one person to choose. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Also, dude, I was pissed that
yeah.
freaking, you know,
Why do you
with
ask?
things that turned out in the game.
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be different after reading through it.
What's up?
For Doki Doki, for non-spoiler reasons, freaking,
What?
it upset me freaking when I first like saw the stuff that happens.
So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and then they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her trains of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there was a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh god, cursive.
She wrote it in cursive. What a fucking bitch.
Brother, she sounds like she has a crush on you, but still end this heresy. Please grabs chair, throws it out the window.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to end this day, and then I'll get to the... I'll get to it.
Hey, who the fuck is making a ruckus?
He pressing bro. He's been pressing bro for a minute, man. I'm about to get mad.
You freaking ne'er-do-wells not being able to read cursive.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm's breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
You as a teacher, you'd be an asshole. You'd be like, can you read this? Yeah. And then why wouldn't you grab my paper?
Come on, please, why, please?
But you said you could read
I
it.
have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I usually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Where my hammer? No! But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, I'm going to let go of the past. And soon to be left without knowing.
And plasma gun.
Got her.
Bet you think you're a champion, huh?
Dirty bitch.
Shit! That's a lot more solid, put it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
Poke this bitch in the eye.
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. So everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. If they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into.
I am gonna put her into the
We
grave.
should have joined the baseball club.
I'm gonna put her into a grave. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry about that one. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something?
Cheers.
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
What did you make all nasally?
Natsuki.
Nazi?
Natsuki.
That's cute.
Bro, I said he sounds like Lumpy Space Princess.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Jack,
Cow, did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the
Topaz is
feeling
here
of giving
too.
up.
Oh, fuck.
How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Oh, yeah, sure, you so much now.
We had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say.
Remind
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
I'm cheesed because I
Well, I
pre-ordered
do have a couple
just the regular
suggestions.
sparking and
How-
not fucking gold or deluxe.
Bro, you're fine. Fucking.
But I'm not gonna get 3 days early access.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you get it like on the 10th, like everyone else.
Yeah, stupid.
If
Nah,
I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked
fuck
someone.
everyone else.
If I was looking
fucked
for
up.
suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. So I
I'm
liked
looking
it.
out for number
And
one.
Jake did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Women.
And Jake liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Does
Hello?
this guy just
Oh,
like
what?
hate women or something, dude? Where's my hammer and plasma?
Wait, friendo, ready to hear the
Yes.
funny story?
No, because I'm streaming.
Oh, I mean, that's not that bad.
Well, I'm also, like, voicing, like, doing all the voices. We could do it in a moment after I finish this day.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
right, Natsuki, stay in your fucking ground, Shadi. You tell her.
Natsuki simply stands up. Ow,
Tell her,
I didn't
baby.
realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member here, eh? Huh? That's not what I...
No way, Natsuki, that's not what we want here.
I'm just
Yuri
gonna
stands
mute
up as
myself
well.
all these updates.
Listen here,
Already.
you angry bitch.
Stop bullying her. Stop it, wait.
Maybe it's just jealous that Jake appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Oh!
Huh? How do you know he didn't
Oh.
appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Hey,
Oh.
oh.
Is
If I was
this
full of
bickering?
myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh!
Oh.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jake started showing up. Natsuki!
What? You're
Natsuki,
stuffing
that's a
your
little...
bra!
This doesn't involve you!
Here's
I don't
a
like
funny
fighting,
story.
guys.
Stop being a simp, you heretic, Adela.
I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me. They just noticed I was standing there. Jake, she's just trying to make me look bad. It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The reading should just jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jake. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Affording them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jake? Well,
Like you, let's have sex.
how do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's all I can do is anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna
Bro,
be.
fuck this
Do
sock.
you know where is the exterminates button?
Good.
What do I even say here?
I'm on my fucking shank shit, fucker. Hey, Mihawk, you bought booze?
You know, I'll ask Siri for help.
Those little big ass like dishes they were
Not
fucking
ski-
drinking out of.
Asuka declares that me drying up any words I had in
Oh,
my mouth, so instead I turned to
That's
Yuri.
right.
Yuri,
Have you seen that
Yuri's
part?
expressions
Where-
defenses
Yeah.
that I kept for myself to say anything to her.
White
Shanks
beard
went
and
to
Shanks.
visit Leopard,
Siri?
yeah.
Ah! Yeah,
Fucking
everyone's
hard,
fight is
right?
making Siri uncomfortable.
That
How
shit
can the
was
two of you
funny.
keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Jake.
He showed
Well,
up
that's
with
her
a
problem.
barrel
This isn't
and fucking
about
white
her.
beard was like, "Grr."
It's unfair
My
for others to
favorite part
interject
is
their own
like,
feelings into
oh,
our
you're
conflict.
Marco. Won't you join my crew?
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. This is why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well...
Stupid.
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Fucking nice tits, Brad.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea.
Hey, you should my tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Don't judge the music! So this is why Sayori is vice president. I wish for Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader when I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject.
This is an
As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
He's foaming
Well,
at the mouth.
I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
My
You can
brother
say
and
that. She might be in her head, but
in
sometimes it's
service,
really
please
suspicious
calm
that she knows
yourself.
exactly
We
what
will-
she's doing. I see.
Guide to Warhammer.
Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica
Yeah,
smiles
that's right.
slightly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Judging until you stop playing this game now.
Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Jake, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends, too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With that luck, that means I can do at least a better job of impressing those I want to
Quick
impress.
PSA, don't you guys just love
I nod to myself with
fucking
newfound
pepperoni?
determination. Jake, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go.
Pepperoni's
Siri
fucking
beams at me.
amazing.
It truly has been a while since Siri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Siri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Well, that wasn't me talking to her. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Jake, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Siri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in.
How
Sure, being
long
friends with
is
everyone
this
is nice,
doesn't
but...
Even my talk with my girlfriend is better than this.
Why is he crying?
Hey, Jesse.
Buddy, you need a box of tissue?
Does it really need to stop there? Well, I just have to see what the future holds, Siri. I put Siri on the shoulder. I said more to myself than to her, but it's easy to see my an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
Jake, I'm just saying, if you made me a mod,
Alright.
I'd be a real bastard right now.
How do I save? There you go, save.
Probably part of the reason why you're not mine.
Alright. I'm holding it here. We're good. Everything's fine and dandy.
Well, should I play another day?
No.
Maybe we play another
I'll be
day
back
and we
soon.
don't get pressed by Warhammer addicts.